Hey friends, welcome back to FIFA 17. We're finally going to kick off the season with a game. Funny story though, this is the second time I've had to record this episode. Well, you probably won't find it funny, but I find it hilarious. Well, I don't, but I'll share it. I did start recording this a bit ago, but my mum come round. I didn't realise my mum was coming round and I forgot. And because I didn't hear her come in, she scared the crap out of me. And I sort of squealed like a little girl. Because I heard my door go and I thought it was a ghost or something, so I went straight for my baseball bat, but it was only my mum. Right, now that I've told you that story, I've just seen down here, if I show you, it shows you the value. So Michael Not at the minute is valued at 4.4 million. Abra is valued at 9.5 million. So that guy that I got up from training is a whopping nearly 10 million in value. Jordan Hughes is 1.4, Ambrose is 7.5, Monzan is only 625, but I reckon with a bit of training and whatnot, he'll vastly improve. So I'm really liking this youth academy. I'd highly recommend to you guys doing that. Right, what's this email? Contract accepted. Of course you're going to accept, man. I ain't selling you just yet. Freaking cash in on it. Right, let's have a look at the squad. So I'm going to go for this squad. I forgot to sort the bench out. I got distracted by his mother. Right, have I got a backup striker? No, it's Harris is gone, hasn't he? I got rid of Harris. Crap, I think. I'm half tempted to put these on, but I don't think I will. I think I'm going to play Elsnick. Oh, there's Dominique. So if I put Elsnick on for Alexander, Dragowski for Dominique's. Oh, there's Gilbert. Oh, yeah, I got Gilbert, didn't I? Jesus Christ, it's only been a few hours since I last recorded it, and I forgot what's happened. I'm going to swap you out for Mendes, I think. And I'm going to swap Gilbert for... I'm going to swap him for Lawson. And I'm going to swap Lee. Actually, I'm going to keep Rawson in. And I'm going to swap Lee out with him. So I get those two trained up. And I'm going to put this guy on the bench, I think. Actually, no, I'm going to play him instead of Chavez. So put him in the youth squad. And then we'll have to see what... Although I could use him as a backup striker, couldn't I? Because he can play striker. So who do I want to swap out? G-Man or Hughes? G-Man or Hughes? Well, Braga. We'll swap out Braga. So I could always use him as a backup striker and see what he's like. But that's the squad that I'm going to go with. So we advance. The cat's cut my finger and I've reopened it. Freaking hurts. Okay, so we go to play the game. Yeah. Right, so white and black so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, and I will see you guys at the end of this game. Right, guys, that game finished 0-0. It was an interesting game. This shot scared me. I didn't realise how close he was to hitting the post, but he sort of injured him. Ow, actually, just looking at I reckon he's torn his hamstring or something, or broke his ankle, because he went, if you watch it again, just watch him how he goes down. He takes a shot and sort of runs in my defender, but his leg just like gives way after his shot, so he went off injured. But luckily he didn't score, and then this was my chance, one of the men away, and should have chipped that or passed it, because I've just seen that this guy, I'm pointing to you can't see, that guy, who was it? I missed his name then. He was open, I think, I know there's Monson who took the shot. But someone was open and I didn't see. And then this guy, man, he is pacey. He plays really well. And he just went wide. I should have hit that a little bit more power or tried to finesse it or something. And then Mason had this shot, or I think that this might be a header. Yeah, that just went over. But for saying it was the youth squad with not high ratings, it was quite an interesting game. That guy though, that Lee Hwang Yong, or whatever his name is, I'm calling him Lee. I can't call him Lee because I've got a defender called Lee.
English Football League
I need to call it. I need to think of naming, but he's
Birmingham
pacey,
City
man.
1,
He was blitzing up and down the right hand side, and he was like Ericsson when he first played. When I first got to play with him, he was just like putting himself in position. So I think once I find a new right midfielder for the youth squad, he's definitely going to transition up to the first team, and I think he's going to give Alexander a run for his money. And that Immobile, or whatever his face is, he's got a good player with him as well. So Jonathan Mitchell's gone to Doncaster, that's fine. Sporting John for Hodgson. Right. So they've come back with another offer. I'm going to see if I can counter. I'm just going to see if I can get 5 for him. I have a feeling though, after this, if they don't accept 5, they're going to say no. But I'll see if I can get 5 for him, because it looks like they do want him. So maybe if I push out for 5, then it might be worthwhile. Then I've covered myself. Then I've got some money for January. Right, so we're playing Bristol Rovers. So my squad's, I'm going to rest this squad, and I'm going to play this squad. But obviously I need to take Bamford off this team, and I'm going to play Ambrose. Sod it. And I need to sort this bench out. So I want Hughes on here for Bamford. I got Oggy, got Russell. See, now my bench is just for... Oh, yeah, he impressed me as well. I think I put Tom Ince back on for now. But my bench is just full of... I want to take Lee off. Yeah, my bench is just full of players that are full of youth squad now, so it's interesting. So if I put Bryson back on instead of G-Man, so like, that's that. Okay, so that's actually looking quite a decent squad. That is, so I'll keep that as that is for now. Yes. Right, so we're playing, was that Bristol City? Bristol Rovers are late in the, I always forget what this cup's called. I'm going to still, it was the Carling Cup, wasn't it? Then it's Capital One Cup, and then it's the English Football League Cup, so I'll just call it the Carling Cup still, I think. Okay, so we'll play that. We'll play that. Oh, I'm going to play them in, I'm going to play me in black, and I'm going to play them in yellow, so the colours stand out a bit better, so I can see then. So I'm happy with that. I'll play that, and I'll see you guys at the end of this game. Well, guys, that's over, and I won 1-0, but bloody hell, that was hard. Right, so first of all, I'll tell you why it was hard in a second. Watch this. This was from a corner, and I thought, crap, they're going to score. Dragowski got the save for the corner. I don't think it's going to show you the corner, is it? No, it's just going to show you that. Okay, so anyway, they had the corner, right? And Dragowski come out, he punched it, and he saved it again. As he fell to the floor, it went to one of their players. Instead of turning and shooting, he decided to run a bit, turn around to try and get a better angle and shoot. And he shoot, and the goal was wide open because everyone was just blocking Dragowski. So he shoots, and the ball hits the post, and my heart was in my mouth then. So then, Alexander thought, right, sod that, I'm breaking the counter. So Alexander breaks on the counter, he's running down, he shoots, and it hits the post. And I was like, oh my god, no. That just hit the inside of the freaking post. I thought, great. Okay. So, then Alexander thought, right, you know what? I'm going to try again. And here he comes, points to the ball, he makes the run. He's through, chips it, he shoots, and it goes wide. But Alexander wanted a goal, and that's twice he's tried in like 3 minutes. And then Will Puddy here makes another good save. Look at this is a beautiful play, and it just clips off him. I thought, great. Normally, when I've done shots like that, they just dip in and go in, but that one didn't. And then, look who wanted another shot. Alexander, so he's making a run, he dummies him, he takes it round. He's on the outside, he sees the space, he shoots, and it goes over. And I swear to God, Alexander was trying, he was making runs, he really wanted to score. But Vidra thought, you know what, I'm going to have a go. So here comes Vidra. He's into space, he's open, Vidra shoots, and it goes over again. Like, freaking hell, what do I need to do to score? Because my shooting boots aren't tied on properly. But then, Vidra thought, you know what? I've had one shot. Why not take another? So he lines his shot up. He's there. He shoots. And it goes in. I'm like, thank God for that. I finally freaking scored. I don't want to see how many chances I've taken so far. And then we went for another one. And look at this space, man. Everyone was just wide open. So I shoots, he saves it. And unfortunately, Vidra couldn't get there in time. Neither could Ericsson to get another crossing. But I think Vidra, no. I'm sure Vidra actually got there and crossed it in. And then this is just 2 yellow cards. This one scared me because I thought he's just passed. And then Shells does a slide tackle right at the end of the time. I thought, great, that's going to be a red card. That is always a bit pixelated as well. But luckily it wasn't. And then, I don't know what, Bomgatelli's yellow, oh right, there it is. What did he do? After a pass, he didn't do any, oh, he, get out my way. Fair enough. That was it. Now I want to see how many bloody shots I had. 11. I had 11 shots. They were beating me on possession, but I swear to God, right, the ball never left their half. I was in their game, their area, their half even, all the time. They had 5 shots and I had 11. Freaking hell, that was crazy. I was shooting left, right and centre and no one would score. They're pretty much going wide or over. But it was an easy game, that was. My whole team literally was just cutting through him like a hot knife through butter. No one stood a chance.
On penalties. English League Cup. Accrington
no.
Yeovil Town.
I knew they would say no. Oh well, I tried.
Barnet 1.
Right, so we've got the next game against
2.
Burnley.
Blackburn Rovers 2. Queen's Park Rangers
when it
1
comes up.
After extra time. Bolton Wanderers 1. Leeds United 1.
Transfer offer for Dragowski. Juventus 22. I'm sorry, I am not selling Dragowski. Submit. If I do sell him, I want at least 50. Although I could sell him soon because I've got Abra up and coming, haven't I? So as soon as he hits like 83, I might start thinking about selling Dragowski. He's done me well, but I think Dragowski's got the better potential. Oh, where am I going? Oh yeah, I want to get a squad, don't I? So I'm going to rest this squad now, and we're going to play this squad because they look fitting already. Yeah, so I think Abra's got better potentials, and I think Dragowski has hit his marking potential. I don't think he's going to grow anymore, so I'll probably leave him as he is. And once Abra starts hitting the 83 mark, probably move him up and looking at getting another youth goalie. I think that's what I'm going to do. So anyway, I'll play this game and I'll see you guys at the end of this one. Well guys, I won that one 1-0. I won it 1-0. Tell you what, this youth squad, man, I'm well chuffed to playing with him. Right, so let's start. I thought this was going to be a goal because he's outrun my players. And from the looks of it, okay, I don't think he touched it, but apparently Abra's foot touched that. So it went wide anyway, so they had a corner. And then Max Lowe had a shot. Well, I say a shot, it's a rebound. I think I pressed the wrong button. You know, it gets to that area. I was trying to like cross it or something, so that was that. Anyway, it went wide. And then this was Burnley's shot. This is a cross in, and he controls it and tries to volley it, and he just volleys it over. I think my defender was sort of like checking him to make sure he didn't. Gilbert was checking him to make sure he didn't do anything. And then this goal, Lee Guang, I'm going to call him Guang with the assist. It was a beautiful, beautiful assist. So Guang makes a run down. He sees Mason open, crosses it, or Monson even, and Monson's just there with a volley and beautiful. Tell you, and then a Samalonga. I thought, okay, 90th minute, he's going to score. 90th minute, look at that, can't tackle him, and it moves and it goes wide. So I won that one, 1-0. Tell you, like I say, this youth squad, man, it was what, 5-5, 4-3, 53, 47. I'm liking this youth squad. I'm more excited to play with this squad than I am my first team. It's like, whereas the first team, I'm used to them, so I know what they're all about. This squad is a load of unknowns to me, so it's really cool to play with them and whatnot. I'm loving it.
Brentford 1.
It's brilliant.
Queen's Park Rangers 1.
Something just like flew by my window. And Hughes has gone up to 70.
Derby County 1.
Excellent. It's nearly 71.
Bournemouth 0.
Advance.
Leeds United 1. Sunderland 1.
We've got Burnley
Middlesbrough
next.
3.
Wolfsburg seal deal for
Scunthorpe United
Fedos
1.
Molov.
Nottingham Forest 2.
Request. Why do you want to be transferred, Bryson? See, it's stuff like these games where I've got 2 games apart is where I'm glad now that I've got like 2 pretty decent squads. There we go for Craig Bright. How funny is that? He wants to be transferred and we've got a transfer. You know what? I'm going to see if I can get 1.5 for him. I'm sorry, Craig. I don't want to sell you, but your moral says you want to leave, so I'm going to see if I can get 1.5. I will be sad to see you go, but if you want to go, there's nothing I can do. But it means I can invest in more. Oh, bloody hell, we've got a few offers for him. Okay. So again, I'm going to see if I can get 1.6 for him in this one. And if there's any more, or 1.7, I'll just keep going up. I don't think I will because of his age and everything, but you never know. And what's this? I'm really sorry, but I've come to the realization that I can't stay at this football club any longer. I want to move in this transfer window. I am sorry to see you go, Craig. I really am. I want to see how much is he on? Because I know I just offered him a contract, didn't I? Where is he? Bryson. 50,000. Wow. Oh, Christ. I've got like all these players as well running out of contracts this season. So I need to offer all these a new contract. 3 years, 550. Quickly do that now, I think. Future first team. So I'll offer you future first team. Bloody hell. What's he on? See, this is what I love. How they don't, these youth players don't want anything. They just want pennies. I'm going to put you as squad rotation since you're playing. Bryce going Vidra. I need to keep Vidra because he's going to be top rated. He wants another. He wants 2 years, and he don't want that much, so I can offer him 45. That's no problem. And he's a crucial player. Max Lowe. He wants 3 years, and he wants not that much either. So I can pretty much. I'm going to put you as a sporadic first team player. Dominique's. Yeah, I can give you that. 550. Oh, where am I going? Crap, I don't want to do that. We'll offer you sporadic again. G-Man. G-Man is one that I want to keep. Look at that. He doesn't want much either. And he's a top-notch player, pretty much. Oh, no, I keep doing that. And again, I'll offer you squad rotation. Mason. 3 years, yep, 550. Or 555. Future first team. Harris, I think I've just loaned him out, haven't I? I'm missing him actually. He's quite an alright player. 550. We'll offer you future first team since you're on loan. And Santos. He only wants 2 years. He only wants. Oh, I don't think I'm going to be using him, so I might sell him. I don't know. He might grow up quite cool, but we'll see. It's not offering that much, is it? So we'll offer him future first team stuff. So I still don't know much about him. But yeah, I mean, where's? I'm not happy about that, man. He doesn't want another year, so I'm not sort of doing anything for him just yet. Alexander. I mean, look at Alexander. He's what, 17? Actually, let's go back to Lee. Lee, 82, and he's on 1,705. And if I was to offer him a new contract, I'm going to see if I can offer it. Okay, can't offer him. I'm going to see if I can offer him an extra year. So I want to keep Lee. I need to keep him happy at 2,200 and crucial first team player. And I want to keep Alexander happy. What would he want? He wouldn't want much either. Look at that. Offer him an extra year at 1,000. I'm going to offer him that and offer him crucial. So it's crazy how you can get like these youth players in your squad that just like grow just like that. So this one I'm going to play the first team, so I'm going to let that squad rest. So we'll play the first team. Play match. Yeah, that's it. It's crazy how you get youth players next to nothing and the value just shoots up and whatnot. It's mental. Right, so play that, play that. Okay. And I'll see you guys at the end of this game. Well, guys, I won that one again. I won it another 1-0. But I hope it shows you, because I nearly scored a crack. It's not going to show it. Crap. Well, I say I scored. Right, so this was my first shot. I think this is Alexander's. Yeah. And it just went over. I think the keeper might have got a fingertip to it. No, okay. It just flew over. Right. And then the goal caught me completely off guard. I was just like taking the shot for the sake of it. And watch this. Ericsson gets the ball. I thought, I've got space. I'll shoot. So he shoots. And it just nicks off the defender's shoulder. Luckily, Ambrose ducked, otherwise it would clonk him in the face. But it just literally, it just nicked over the shoulder. And then Dragowski made this save. And I was panicking here because it was quite close. And he went down. And then that player was running to it. But luckily, I think it was Bumbagartel. He got there in the end and managed to clear it. And then this is Iwabi's chance. I just had another shot from here and it just went wide. It's not going to show it, but I just nearly scored from a corner as well. Can I get an instant replay? No, I'll have to put the highlight here or something to find that corner and cut it here. So it were brilliant. I mean, look at that. I had 6 shots, none on target. They had 1 shot, 1 on target. And I had 60% possession, but I scored from an own goal. And like pass accuracy was 85 to 70. I outplayed Blackburn in that game and it was brilliant. But that corner, literally, it curled and it would dip it. And I honestly God thought it went in and their keeper knocked in, but it just hit the outside of the post and he didn't get a hand to it. But it was a bloody brilliant corner. Oh, man.
Atletico Madrid 1.
I'm all like worn out of breath now. Right, so where are we? We're now 4th with 7 points. So I really think that this rotating squad's really helping. Oh yeah, and Alexander got an injury, which I'm not happy about. I'm going to praise the squad. 4 weeks. Not too bad. It's a month out. He'll be elite. Play conversation, Jordan Hughes. Right, so Hughes isn't happy that I'm not playing. Although I'm sure he's in my youth squad. I'm sure he is.
Now let's see what effect that's had.
No, he's not. Crap, I better play him in the next game then. Yeah, I think I'll swap him for Notts since Notts getting games in the first team. I'm sure he is, so I'll double check that. Clash can help Derby County judge process. Right, transfer offer for Craig Bryson. Okay, Ipswich wanting 750. Again, I'm going to ask for 1.7 this time. See what they say. Submit, and then Derby board saying, should we sell Craig Bryson? Well, I've never had this email before, I don't think. We are allowing you to make the final decision on Craig Bryson. Board. Right, okay, so they don't really want to sell him. So I think he's like a moral to the team, isn't he? But if he wants to go, he wants to go. Well, here we go. I think these were the contracts just saying, will accept a transfer. Okay, so Ipswich don't want to accept it. Okay, Blackburn don't want to, and Bolton don't want to. Okay, and then we've got accepted. Oh, Miranda's declined. Why have you declined? He wants a greater squad role. Okay, Miranda, where are you? There you go. Right, so what are you on? You want first, future first teams. Okay, so 5, 5, 5. Okay, and we'll offer you squad rotation. See what you say to that. Okay, delete that. Because I feel like I do a much better job if you pick me over not for this match. I'm not playing this squad. You're knackered though, Ericsson. I mean, look at you. Okay, maybe not. Right. Okay, so Ericsson wants to play this one. I think I'm going to bring him on as a sub. So I put Hughes there and take Knott off at Ericsson. Right, there you are. So Knott's going to be dropped from this team then, since I'm playing him in the first team. And I'll worry about who I can swap in with. I think I'm going to drop Iwabi as well from this squad. And I'm going to play... I might play Santos. Where can Chavez play? Ah, that's interesting. Chavez can play the right wing. So if I drop Iwabi from it, Where's Miranda? Is he? Where even is Miranda? Am I being blind? He's asking for a increase in contract, and I can't even freaking find him. Okay, where can Santos play? Just a right midfielder. Okay. Right, but that will do for that squad, I think. So I'm happy with that. Yes, 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 yes. So that's a squad that I'll use against Leeds United. Dirty, dirty Leeds. Okay, so we go to that. We go to the play the game. We play this game. Black and white, yes. Okay, and I'll see you guys at the end of this game. Right, guys, that one's finished. It finished 1-0. I won again. I tell you what, this Monson is freaking awesome. He's just like saying, I think he's like, what, 60 rated? He's just throwing him bat everywhere, and he's built like a freaking tank. I mean, this goal was beautiful. I didn't even mean it to be a cutback. Sorry, I got a blister right in the back of my foot and the sock was caught in blood. Yeah, I was meant to pass it to Bamford, not Monson, but he got it in the end and just knocked it in. He's like scored 2 goals already and he's a 60 rated. And then they had this chance and missed. It's a good shot, but it just went over. Abra, by the way, is putting a brilliant keeper. And then we had this chance, nicked the ball off him. Took a long shot and he just got his arm to it, the keeper did. And then he had another save here. Again, I think this was Monson was through, took a shot, keeper got to it, and I just couldn't get my reaction in time to get the rebound ball. Otherwise I might have scored a second goal, and that was pretty much it. So that one finished 1-0. It was a freaking awesome game. They had 1 shot to my 4, but it wasn't on target. And we're pretty much all over them. Like I said, this youth squad is something special. They're just knocking goals in. They're just brilliant. They don't seem as fluid as like my first team, but they're making the passes, they're connecting, and I'm not going to see where we are now in the table. Okay, right, God damn it. Right, so Ed Harris wants a bigger role. Okay, where are you, Harris?
Brentford 1. Huddersfield Town 1.
Okay, so he's future first team at the minute. So if I offer him like sporadic,
Middlesbrough 2. Cardiff
or
City
I'll offer his squad rotation because I think I'll probably rotate him
1.
into the
Sunderland 0.
second team. Vidra's negotiating as well, crap. And then I think this is Mason, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, it's only 5 days, so that's alright, so he's going to get plenty of rest. Ericsson, thanks boss. Yeah, because you didn't make the difference, Ericsson, you cocky bugger. We won that game from the moment Monson scored. Never mind when you come on. You didn't come on to like the 70th minute when Mason got injured. Tell you, some guys, man, their ego's too big.
Nottingham Forest with 9 points.
Come on now, bro. We need you to start growing. Look at that, Monson's shot power. The more I keep working on that, he's going to be an unstoppable striker, Monson is.
Sunderland with 7 points.
Okay, so...
In 7th, Charlton Athletic with 7 points.
Yes! Vidra's accepted. That is awesome. Okay, so what are these emails? Contract accepted. Miranda. And I think I just might have messed Lee up. And Vidra. Mendes. Hope I've managed to score a chance to play. About the new contract. Boss, I've been thinking about future football clubs. I don't want to sign a contract extension, but letting my contract expire. We both know you're not, Lee. Don't kid me around like that. We both know you're going to be staying. But guys, unfortunately, that is all I've got time for in this episode. So I'm going to end this here for now. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Take care. Bye.